If you mine something from the ground or if you pump oil from the ground, that's a resource that's gonna end. Pulp and paper comes from trees, which are a renewable resource. They grow again and grow again. And actually the term sustainability comes from the forestry industry that figured out we better don't cut down all our trees if we want to harvest again next year. So forests across Europe are actually growing, they're sustainably managed, and still there's a lot of pulp and paper production. This whole image of paper industry being tree killers, it couldn't be further from the truth. They grow again, we manage them well, and once we have the product, the paper, we use the paper as many times as possible, and forms of waste paper recycled to paper products. So this product goes full circle, and so it's a completely different thing than, let's say, plastics, where we now have this discussion about plastics polluting the seas. So we feel very good about the industry we are in. Let's be frank that in the 70s or 80s, the paper industry was a polluting industry. Rivers that were next to a paper mill didn't look or smell very good. But already in the 80s and 90s, especially in Europe, the paper industry cleaned up its act. And I would say the industry is now way ahead of the curve in comparison to other industries, being oil, chemical industries. I think we are actually leading the charge here in this whole discussion about the bioeconomy and the circularity of business.